Hey guys, it's me again, Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair, and you may detect a little movement in the background. Nope, she's gone. I had my assistant Einstein lying on the floor behind. Oh, here she is. She's right here behind me. Here, baby, say hello to the camera. Okay, she's not in a very. There you go. Say hello to the camera, sweetheart. That's Einstein, my able assistant. I didn't know she was a girl when I named her. Okay, this is a Craig 3140 quadraphonic car. Aftermarket 8-track tape player, really cool unit. It'll play, needless to say, it plays both 2-channel and 4-channel tapes. When you play a 4-channel tape, it's got this cute little Prismacolor-like thing that lights up. That might remind you of the early 70s when all the guys were running around in their Cadillacs with their astrological sign emblazoned across their back window in Prismacolor. I'm sure you guys remember that. Anyway, this is a really cool little Craig unit. It comes from Mark in... Okay, I will have to get Mark's address from the package it came in. I don't have the receipt typed up yet, so I don't have that information on him. But this is, needless to say, just a quick test before you send her back to the customer. It's repaired to original stock, and so let's go ahead and pop in a tape here. We've got some Bonanza guitars we're going to listen to. Here we go. This is stereo tape, so we're testing the stereo function first. Okay, take a look at our output level meters. You can see we have all 4 channels working. We're going to work our front rear balance, all the way front, all the way rear, all the way front, all the way rear, and now our left right balance, all the way left, all the way right, all the way left, right, and back to center. Okay, get rid of those for the moment. I'm going to switch tracks a bunch of times. Okay, so we obviously have a smooth track change function. Okay, now we got a few buttons here. This one is repeat. Pressing this in simply prevents it from changing tracks on its own. Press it in, it'll play the same track over and over. Fast forward, we know what that is. Fast forward is the feature that I recommend not ever using with an 8-track tape. The reason for that is because using the fast forward function causes the tape to pack tighter while it's being fast forwarded. One thing you don't want with the 8-track format is a cartridge that has unevenly packed tape. That's what causes jams. You don't want to use the fast forward function. It was a stupid thing to even put on units. I don't recommend using it at all. The Matrix, that's a neat little feature. That's a simulated 4-channel effect. All it does is reverse the left and right speakers so that the left front signal is playing through the left front and the right rear, and so that the right signal is playing through the right front and left rear. I mistakenly said left front. That would have been in quad mode. This in stereo mode. So we'll just flip the Matrix switch. Probably won't hear much difference at all. It gives you a little bit more apparent spatiality. But naturally, if you're looking for the stereo effect, the Matrix function kind of crosses that up. So, some users may like it, some may not. Let's go ahead and pop in a quad tape, and we're going to watch this cool little holographic thing light up. We've got Danny Thomas and the Nashville Brass in quad format. Here we go. Here's our cute little holographic thing. And now let's move back to our output level meters. And needless to say, you're not going to have output at all times on all 4 channels. That's the whole idea behind quad. As you can see, we're getting something out of all 4 of them. Switch programs. And we're getting all 4 channels in that as well. Quick check, front, rear, front, rear, left, right, and back to center. And the end of that song also signifies the end of this test. Everything has been tested thoroughly, found to be working properly, and she's ready to go back to the customer. One interesting thing about this tone control, see if we can get a close-up of the unit. This particular tone control, it only has just not much range at all. It's got about maybe 120 degrees of range, if that. As a result of that, if you put the knob on in such a way that the pointer, like it reads on volume, the pointer's all the way down about maybe 7 o'clock, all the way up is about 5 o'clock. What I did, instead of putting the tone knob on correctly, I put the tone on so that the mark is at the place you would expect it to be all the way up, because the tone control sounds best all the way up in most cases, unless you got a lot of noise that you want to filter out. But tone control generally sounds best all the way up, so it's nice to be able to look at the tone control and see that it's all the way up. Otherwise, you'd look at it, and if it was properly mounted, it would look like this, with the pointer at about 2 o'clock, and that just doesn't seem like all the way up to me. When you're driving, I don't think you want to stop and have to think about that kind of stuff. So now it looks like it's all the way up, and it is all the way up. So that's it for this test. Just ready to go back to the customer. I'm ready to go to bed, as evidenced by the fact that I'm wearing pajamas right now. Sorry about that, guys. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night, I think it is, and we're just coming up on the end of monsoon season here in Arizona. In Arizona, there is never any rain, never one drop of rain until monsoon season. Monsoon season starts around July-ish, ends around October-ish. It can be continuous rain the whole time. At the least, it's a pretty good rain a few times a week, a pretty good rainstorm. So that's naturally, when you reach my age, I'm 60, that kind of weather starts to get to the bones and stuff. So late at night, we start doing things we used to laugh at the older people for doing, turning up the heat, putting on long jammies, and taking it easy in front of the TV instead of going out to the bars and partying all night. So that explains my current dress, and I do apologize if it appears to be unprofessional. I am pretty informal. So my website's in the description below. My number is 928-533-9666. Thanks so much for watching, listening, and we'll see you next time.